It's more like, good morning, time to make the donuts. That's how late it is. It is 1:26 in the morning and I should be in bed. But this video is about another AC/DC, that lightning bolt that comes between everything, that connects everything, the Superman sign. So here it goes. Boston Bruins, Chicago Blackhawks. First goal, 1-1-3-1 or 1-3-1-1. Irregardless, it repeats part of AC. Once we add up the 3 and 1 together, it is a DC. The score of the game, 4-3, DC. When DC comes together, it creates a G. The game last night ended on the 7:43 mark. Again, AC/DC. The game had 3 and 3 periods. The command of the creation of the Christ. The passion of the Christ. So that's the AC/DC. Now this weekend, okay, and I've mentioned this more than one video, and I'm keeping this short, is the 177th, thank you, Zach, the 177th day since the day of 12/21 when the world was supposed to sort of end or change for the rest of our lives. And it did, because the day passed and so did the thought. This Sunday is the 177th day. At the same time, it's the 166th day of the year, making it for another AC/DC day. And if you add them all up, that's right, 1776 because of the numbers, because of the 1, because of the 7. 17 is a special number because one of the easiest and hardest, most difficult ways to get 17 is to come into life. Because you get to use the 7th gate and the one spirit into this world. You have to connect. You have to communicate. What I see this world right now jumping onto something else, those chemtrails that they're lighting up and throwing in the sky that has barium in it and anything to do with radioactivity, I can see the sky starting on fire, almost like they want to make the sky create lightning so they can shoot the lightning down to the earth and connect it underneath the earth and then can control all communications. Another thing I can see is, at what point does an army soldier say, that's it, I'm coming home? So what do they tell the army soldier? You're going to jail because you're not allowed to quit the army. That's bull crap, because I've seen people quit everything. I think Patrick Roy was in nets. He wasn't getting a good salary. He says, I'm not playing unless I get a good salary. Hockey players, baseball players, and anything that's professional, they all have enough money to pay off the judges or whatever else. So if you're an army guy and you're going, no one's going to go into jail. If enough guys quit in the army, what are they going to do? Start the FEMA camps? They start the FEMA camps, FEMA becomes real. That's how things are going to become real, because the guys from the army, when they fly back, don't fly back. You got to set it up now, wherever you are in the army. Okay, if you want to quit, you guys got to set it up between you that when you come home, nothing happens. Who's going to run after you? Who's going to run after you? If everybody in the police and everybody in the armies just quit, who's going to protect us? What do we need to be protected for? So, I mean, for myself personally, we need to be protected just from our neighbors. That's all. Hey neighbor, how's it going? You more or less something like that, right? Oh my God. When are the people going to wake up? Because today the chemtrails, for each and every individual that sees, you see. What I see is what I see. This is me. What you see, what you see. We each get our own intuition. We each live our own way of life. We each understand it. And we're coming to a time, there's 500 more days, you see. I'm not worried what's going to happen now. I'm worried in 500 days from now. Because in 500 days from now, we're going to be big time into the time of George. That's the golden angel. That's the angel of electricity. That's Matrix. That's being able to have power of Matrix. George, the golden rod. You ever hear? Let's not light 8. Let's light 10. Light 10 and let's work off the 9. Light 10, light 10, 9. What else do I want to show you? I just started this today. This connects to 6 equals to a 7 connect. This connects 3 over to 4. It's a 7 connect. This one over here, I connected 2, 4, 6, and 8, and then I connected, well, I'm not going to tell you anymore because I'm doing that in another video. And I'm going to show you how the numbers connect according to the recipe on the dice cube. Anyways, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. This is the big weekend coming up, and it's not the first weekend. Did something happen on one of the other ones? Well, if I say yes, who's going to believe me anyway? So I'm just going to say, you know what? April 15th was one of those days. It was a day of being smack on in the center, because the center area is where the ace card shows its dot. And when it shows its dot in area 5, and it shows this one dot, this area becomes the closed-in area because of the surrounding areas, and it becomes position number 5 with the one dot in the center, equaling to 5, 1, and 0, equaling to 6. The connection of the right lobe communication and the core. Another thing you have to remember is this corner, if I put this brick, or this brick next to this brick, this over this spot loses whatever's in this spot. That's why the one spot gets transferred all the way down to here, into the 9 hole. And now it's no longer the 9 hole because it gets switched between coming from this level onto this level, in which now we have to go and look at the roulette board because they have the extended numbers, but I'm not going to bring it up for now. Thank you for watching this oddity video, and it's time for me to go to bed. Had a good day today, in most ways. Anyways, thank you for watching.